Go. So yes. I've been waiting. Smokers, it's always certain ladies that I just love having come back, and this is one of them. She's one of my WCEs. How you doing, baby?
Man, I'm doing absolutely amazing.
Oh my God, it has been a minute since we last talked too.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been, I want to say, since last year.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I mean, the last thing we talked about was damn, what was it? Was it your 30 days, 100 dicks in 30 days? That was one of
Oh,
the things
yes,
that you did.
yes. When I was in Cali. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
those and
And
shoot. So,
that was a great tour.
oh yeah, I remember we talked about it. It started, and you had Richard Mann in it, and all that
Yes.
stuff. I was like, man, yeah, she be doing it. So what's been up with you?
Well, pretty much I kind of been like laid back since 2024 happened. I had to get a lot of dental work done.
Mm,
So, because when I'm at Exotica or when I'm out and I'm publicly speaking in front of lots of people, and
mm.
so I had to get some teeth work done. I've been waiting for the funds because
Yeah,
it's not cheap. First of all,
no,
but I've been
it's
waiting to get the funds available so that I could get my teeth work done, so that everything could match up basically, and so my whole
mhm.
style and my mouth and everything could look good. And so I ended up having the dental work took a well it's still going on
Yeah,
because I had to get a couple of things done, and then like, so you get something done and then there's a waiting process and then you go back.
yeah.
So I kind of just took like the year to lay back, get my mouth fixed, so that way when I smile on camera everybody can see my beautiful smile.
Mm. Which you have a very beautiful smile. Yeah, because right there, that's why I'm waiting on getting the funds up and having the
Yeah.
funds because it's crazy. I can go to the emergency room, I can go to the doctor, get checked out, physical operations, and all that shit, and not even that much. May not even have to pay anything. With that's with you have insurance. With
Right.
medical insurance, oh my, even with dental insurance, oh my God, you still have to pay kick out a grand here, and
A
this
grand,
and
I wish.
you know what I'm saying. I'm like, because even with my teeth situation, I got to. Yes, I'm about to give away some a secret. I got to get dentures. So
Okay.
they told me how much it was. I was like, bruh, I need time. And there's no
Listen,
payment plans, no nothing.
you heard what
It's,
Cardi B. You heard what Cardi B said. I got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. It's not cheap at all. This is.
no, it's
I
not.
wish. I wish it would have been 1 grand. Shit, I wish it would have been 5 grand.
I already know my work gonna be about a good 20. That
Yeah,
just the
it's a
and
lot.
that's the combination of the dentures and what they got to do in the mouth.
Yeah. See,
You know,
I had to get. I had to get some work done, more or less, and then I got a couple of implants. So
mhm.
for each implant, it's like well, it's like it's like a 3 to 4 month wait to make sure
Yeah,
that your body doesn't reject the implant, and then after that, you know what I'm saying. You gotta go back and get more work done, and then there's more healing. So, and it's funny because I had put a video up on my Twitter
mhm.
that this is what happens when you want to suck dick so bad, but you're getting dental work and you can't really swallow the dick. Like, it's horrible. I can only do licks.
Lick here and lick there,
Yeah,
and
that's
people,
it,
she loves to suck dick.
man.
So yeah, I know it's killing her. Because even with her teeth, I can still eat some pussy, but dick sucking is totally different. People, trust and
Yes,
believe.
and not even just that, but I'm a deep throater, so I'm used to mouth wide open. So now that
Mm.
all the stuff has been working on my mouth, I be having to exercise my jaws and do yeah, because um I want to. continue to do that, but it's kind of hard right now. So that's why I kind of just took like the whole year to, because I can't get on screen and half-ass do a job. So that's
No.
like, let me just allow myself to heal, give myself time to heal, and then I'll be back, at it again. But yes,
Mm.
sir, that's one of my fetishes because I like to watch the dick spit. So
Mm. Oh my goodness. And that's the beauty of why you film so much, because moments like this where you got to take a break, not
yeah.
by choice, you want to be able to stay active and still put out content, because in this day and age you get forgotten about fast,
Yeah, for
believe it
sure.
or not.
So you got to stay relevant. It's always competition. It's always people doing stuff. And thankfully, because of Richard Man and Mr. Mysterious, I did, and Mr. Nuts as well, I got so much work done within
Mm-hmm.
shucks with between 2022 and 2023. I was shooting every time I could get my hands on, every time I could turn my head, I guess. So I mean, I developed so much content that
Mm-hmm.
who are still buying my content. I got stuff in the archives that I be pulling out every once in a while, throwing up, because I got lots of stuff that I put out and then stuff that I still didn't put out. But I'm glad that I
Mm-hmm.
did it that way, because who knew? Like, don't get me wrong, I knew I was gonna have to get my mouth worked on, but I didn't know that it was gonna
Mm-hmm.
be this long of a
It was
time.
gonna be like
So
that, yeah.
yeah, so I'm glad that I did do as much work as I did, because I'm still relevant. People still watch, it's still tons of people who haven't seen my videos who are still
Mm-hmm.
purchasing my videos, and things like that. So I'm really proud of what I've done so far.
Yes, yes, yes. And we're gonna discuss that and more. So, hello, smokers, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge, AVN nominated Smokers Lounge, #1 on FeedSpot and Good Pods. 43rd in London for what is it, Apple Podcasts, and in the top 100 for Apple Podcasts. So we've been making moves. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Alvin Summer Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. You know what it is. Find all my links with allmylinks.com/porn rap star. For sponsors to tell you about RodSizzleMagazine.com, BlushRocker.com, the Kinky Candle Company, and for you people that need legal aid, the Queen of Law herself, Mitchell Ferrari from the Queen City. Also, in the mornings you can find me 5 days out the week at fullswapradio.com. Also at skyhawk.tv.com, as well as the BGP LLC app. Now, you've seen this lady a couple of times here on the Smokers Lounge. Y'all enjoyed her in the premium smoke room. She's the lady that did 100 dicks in 30 days. She loves to worship the dick with her mouth and her pussy. We talking about none other than the MILF freak herself, Lady Rae X. Say hello to the smokers.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
So how much is killing you to be out of action? How much is killing you?
Man, it's killing me so much to be out of action, because it's not even that I can't shoot, but I can't even suck a dick. Like,
And
so
people don't realize,
it's really hard,
and yeah, because people don't realize that's the most important part of the scene. Is the
Right.
dick suck.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I did it.
Oh, I was about to say it's pretty much the highlight of the scene to see how good a person's skills are when it comes to the dick in their throat, pretty much.
Mhm.
So
Now I'm gonna
yeah.
ask you this: does a great dick suck equals good pussy?
Well, when it comes to me, yes. Um, I don't know about everybody else because I can't speak for them, but
Mm-hmm.
I know I have a wet mouth and a wet pussy equally. So the same way my mouth leaked is the same way my pussy leaked. So that's all I know about me. I know
Mm.
a lot of girls who suck dick, a lot of them, unless they're like a true deep throater, most of them actually have a problem getting the dick in their throat because they're not used to having so much saliva. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite sure that if they around the right guy, he can make them leak, so
Mm-hmm.
it just
Oh
depends.
yeah. Yeah, because even with me, it's like my thing is if that mouth is wet, I know that pussy is bomb. If the head
Oh,
is bomb, the pussy is bomb.
yes.
Period. Now if the pussy I didn't had now I had a girl that gave great head, but her sex was whack. But that was in my younger days. She was young, she wasn't an older lady. So,
Right.
but no, majority of the time when that head, oh, it made me ready for the pussy. Goddamn it, the
Well,
pussy did not disappoint.
because it go hand in hand. And like, I don't know, sucking dick gets me off. I can come sucking the dick without, you know what I'm saying, because I like to do it. So it gets me wet. And so I would feel that anyone who was sucking dick and really enjoying it, that it would do the same thing to them, so
Mhm. Yeah,
but
'cause I knew girls that came off of, what I'm saying. I knew a girl that squirted off of giving head. That shit was like, wow,
yeah,
Carmen just soaked.
yeah, I can squirt off or give it. It just depends. Like,
Mm,
so if the dick is I want to say if the girth and the
yeah.
length, um, and I have to deep throat it, uh,
Mm,
yeah, I will squirt, especially if it's a very
mm,
in well endowed penis. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
And the girth is because you gotta open up everything, and so sometimes, yeah, I squirt for that.
See, and y'all wonder why she's my woman crush, right? I'm just saying. So, what was the toughest dick to deep throat you ever did?
The toughest deep throat on screen probably was Richard Mann's dick.
Mm,
And that's because, Richard's a small guy. He's not really big, but he has a very long dick. So
mm,
um and then he had like I said, that long he's well endowed, and then he's got girth. So most guys, they don't I don't want to say that, they might have a nice size penis, but it's not really a long penis.
yeah.
And so that's normal. But to have someone who is very endowed and has good girth, that can be a
That's
challenge.
rarity.
Or, yeah,
That's
or
actually a rarity. You want to be honest about it. Because
yes,
either they're going to be long or they're going to be like 9 or 8 girthy. And then the
yeah,
long dicks usually are long. They're not as girthy.
that's what I'm saying. And so all dicks are not alike. And so usually it's nothing for me to shit. They be like, can you deep throat it? And I be like, just like a tic tac. I mean, of course I can throat it, but when it came to Richard's dick, it was that I did that video called "I Survived Richard Man." Richard,
Yeah.
and that video, I guess I shocked him as well, because I got it in my mouth, and
Mm,
but it was a challenge, because I had to open up, because the thing is you don't want to have teeth, and
yeah.
so it's you got to focus, you got to breathe, what I'm saying, and you got to do everything at the right
Mm,
time, because the man's body is still moving, even though what I'm
mm,
saying. I can pretty much control the dick with my head and my mouth, but he
mm,
has of his own as well. And
mm,
so, in order for us to be on the same page, I got to make sure that I'm breathing correctly, that I'm opening my
mm,
mouth. So it's a rhythm to it. So that was
mm,
probably the biggest, most challenging dick. For the most part, everybody
mm.
fairly about the same.
Yeah. So now I ask you this: can women train themselves to deep throat? And what quality that women have to have to be able to do that? Because some females can't open their mouth wide. Some females don't create enough saliva. So can a person train themselves to be a great deep throat?
Well, I think that would be the key, is to train. So the thing is women think that, of course, most women think that when they go down and give a man head, that he's going to enjoy it. And he probably does enjoy it,
Mm,
because it's licks on his dick. You get what I'm saying? However, the
mm,
correct licks on his dick will make him orgasm fast. And in order to be able to do that, you've got to practice. See, I started on toys, doing toy reviews. I used to do so many toy reviews. They would send so many different size dildos. And so what happened is I would go on live every morning and I would make challenges with my fans or with the live would be like, well, I'm gonna try to deep throat this dildo. And so I remember that they sent me like super long dildos. And so I started, practicing long dildos, trying to get them down my throat. And it takes practice because you can't just, even a person whose mouth is not won't open so wide, if they practice, they can train their mouths, like if like say for instance, once I finish with all of my surgery stuff and then I go back, I will have to practice a little bit, or even still, because I have to retrain my throat, to take the dick. So the thing is, I always tell women that the trick is breathing in saliva. You know what I'm saying? Like you like a lot of women try to be cute, they're sucking dick and they want to be pretty and they don't want to mess up their makeup and things like that. But I feel that men get the most pleasure when it's like raw nasty. So in
Yeah,
order
actually, because you want to be honest about it. Okay, even as me, even before I got in porn, I love a woman that made it wet. I ain't even gonna lie. I wanted my pubic hairs to look like they had Jericho juice on me.
yes, that part. Yes.
Period. The reason why, because one, it mimics the pussy because the pussy gets wet.
Right.
It's just the difference is the suction.
And see that
And
I'm sorry.
now go ahead.
And see, I was going to say it has to be wet because if not, it's going to cause friction on the penis, and the friction is what irritates men. So you want to keep it from being um feeling like, carpet or friction. The wetness, the more when it's wet, you can do anything. You can twist it, you can you can play with it like silk putty. I don't know.
Because it's like a dude. It's like this. You wouldn't want to go in. A man don't want to go into a dry pussy. Why he want to go into a dry mouth?
Right, exactly. And like you said, it's mimicking the pussy. And so majority of the time, by the time a dick enters a pussy is wet. And that's where women make the mistake is they're trying to suck a dick with a dry mouth. And not only is it gonna hurt their jaws and their mouth, but it's gonna hurt him as well. The more saliva actually helps him because the more saliva that you produce, the dick begins to slide in and out of the throat cavity, and it slides in and it slides out. So when that happens, it begins to bring a rhythm as if he was actually having sex. You get what I'm saying? So
So now this, you're not one to really have a gag reflex for the
no.
most part. So do you think men like a woman with a gag reflex or without?
For the most part, I'm gonna just keep it real. I think guys like girls who don't gag because most of the time a guy wants to grab your head. So because it's not pussy, So if you get him into that right motion and he's about to come, he grabs your head. There's no time for you to have a gag because if you have gag, then now you've added 10 more minutes onto sucking the dick. You get what I'm saying? Whereas if you don't gag and you just go ahead and just swallow the dick, then he can come and then you can catch your breath and do everything that you got to do. But that's why it's so important to breathe.
Yeah.
So it's a rhythm to sucking dick. You can't just like you got to practice. You got to train yourself. But listen though, anything that you want to be good at, you got to practice. If you want to run track, you can't get on the track with the greatest track person up there, and then they hit the gun and you go and think that it's gonna be easy. You have to train, or you're gonna pass out. You get what I'm saying? So the same thing. If you don't want to, because I know some girls they will gag and they will almost throw up on the dick. So
Yeah.
you know, and to me that is yucky. So
Yeah.
I would assume that she would have to play with a dick in her mouth, even a dildo, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
if she's got a man, play with his dick much. You know what? But she would have to have a dildo because even if she has a man, he's not gonna want her to train on him. You know what I'm saying? So she needs a toy, a little toy. Maybe she can find a toy around the size of her man's dick if that's the only sucking, you know, and
Yeah.
then or the average size man's dick, and then just learn how to do that and
Mm-hmm.
just learn how to be able to take it in her mouth as much because you got to think when a man is about to orgasm or
Mm-hmm.
come, you know, it's no holds bars. A lot of times they be like, please don't take it out. You know what I'm saying? And um
Hold it. Hold it.
right. Any of those words, you know, and so
Mm-hmm.
at the moment it's very crucial that the woman, you know, keep it in her throat, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because you know, and so the thing is, but she has to work it all together. She's got to use her hands, play with his
Mm-hmm.
balls. She's got to be able to, you know, sometimes touch his gooch, do whatever it is that she has to do to help him reach that orgasm. But you can't stop, and that's what frustrates women a lot because they're like, "Well, he want me to do this for so long, but if you want to be good at it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to practice."
But see, I think it's a difference between okay. I'm gonna say then I got another thing I want to get to the gap back to the gap reflex. A lot of women do what I call maintenance head. It's just get him hard, just getting the pussy. They
Right,
don't necessarily enjoy giving head.
right.
And I don't think a lot of women do. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? Because you listen how they say it blow job. You hear what they say it's a job. You know what I'm saying? You know, he gets head on his birthday and maybe Christmas. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So to a certain extent, a lot of women don't like giving it.
mm.
So it's a difference between your woman love giving it or she just giving it so you can get hard, hit it from the back and get on. You know,
Right.
period.
Well,
You know, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, it is good because sometimes, you know, sometimes there's not a lot of foreplay in sex. So of course, if she wants to, you know, moisten it before she gets it inside the dick, I mean, that gets it inside the pussy, then I'm quite sure that that would be a great thing to do. However, um, I think that as many women love to have their pussies ate, that they need to learn how to reciprocate because
Mm-hmm.
um it, they may not all like to suck dick. They don't all have to be dick worshippers like me,
Mm-hmm.
but men get hard when they know that you enjoy what it is that you're doing to their body, and so the same way you want someone to see that you enjoy what you know they do to your body, you have to be able to give him that same type respect. And so I'm with it. You know, if y'all don't have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of foreplay and you need to suck the dick to wet it to get it inside the pussy so it can go with it, I'm with it. But you still have to do things and enjoy it and
Mm-hmm.
maintain, meaning just sucking the or just licking the head of the dick is not gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? Like you've gotta you've gotta aim to deep throat because you you know you wanna I find it you know it's a very boring sex if you just keep licking on the head like an ice cream cone, like you just,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, you have to be able to deep throw even if you just deep throw 2 or 3 times, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
you have to get it in your mouth and get that woe out of him
And,
to me.
and see what women don't understand is it's the visual.
Yes.
Men are visually stimulated,
Mm-hmm.
not emotionally, physically and mentally and visually stimulated. When I ain't even gonna say mental, because
Yeah.
we Mental as in, dude, we say pussy has no face. So yes, all y'all had a knife fighter before. I have too.
Right,
It's
right.
one that we didn't want to claim, but fuck it, the pussy in the head was banging, so why not? So to me, is that visual of her deep throating my shit. I was like, and then when I had a girl deep throated and lick my balls, I passed out.
Yeah, they love that. I think guys love that. But my thing is, the same way a guy, you ever notice how if a girl is riding a guy from the back, he loves to watch his dick go in and out of her
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah.
The same thing when it comes to, sucking dick. So you got to think like you're fucking his whole fantasy up if he can see the frustration on your face, if he can see that you're not enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? At least if you try to act like you like what you're doing, even if you don't like,
Yeah.
act like you like it, then he could come faster. But once he sees your frustration, and then he's got to close his eyes to even orgasm. He can't see that. That takes all the fun out of it. So I would think that that women just have to change their thought on it, because it's not all about us. It's about us
Mm-hmm.
pleasing each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to enjoy pleasing a man the same way a men when they like to please women, they let us know. They talk about it. Oh, I can't wait to do this or that to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes women need to just, it doesn't take you off the pedestal to suck a good dick. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to give to that man and pour into him. And at that moment, if that's what he needs is just a good deep throat or blowjob, then you have
Mm-hmm.
to be queen of it. You know?
Now I'm gonna ask you this: if a man tells his woman that she can't suck dick, can women handle that? Because a lot of times a man won't say shit. He won't say shit because we don't want to hurt feelings. You get what I'm
Well,
saying?
if
You
he,
know,
if
just
he
like
does,
women won't say shit, then we terrible pussy eaters. I'm just saying.
ha, say it. I'm gonna be like no teeth. The same way you don't want no motherfucking teeth on your dick, don't fit no teeth on my clitoris. So but I'm a verbal female. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That a man should be able to tell his woman that she can't suck dick, but I think that he don't need to tell her that in the heart of an argument or after.
That part.
You get what I'm saying? Like he got to be sitting down. They got to be having a romantic night, having fun, watching TV, just kicking the bobo, whatever. You get what I'm saying? And then
Mm-hmm.
be like, babe, why you act like you don't like sucking my dick? You know you could do a better job of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the presentation to me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I think that he got to learn how to use his words, but I think that he could definitely tell her, and she would, she would accept it and then
Mm-hmm.
try harder on it. But I think that it has to be discussed for sure, because if not,
Yeah.
he's going to cheat or she's going to cheat, or you know what I'm saying? They've got to like, and if they want to stay together, if they want the relationship to work, they should be able to talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if a woman can't accept it or she doesn't want to accept it, then she needs to just go practice with a dildo so she don't ever have to hear the words.
Yeah. Period. Now, on the porn tip, do they want a girl to have a gag reflex or pretend?
I mean, porn is for everything. So
Mm-hmm.
porn, you can of course there's a lane for everybody and there's a fetish for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. So you have those people, you have some dudes who love to hear a girl gag. So if she's not really good at sucking dick, or even if she is, every so often she might want to gag in a porn video because um the audience likes it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's guys who love to hear it. There's guys who some of it is their fetish to hear that right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they can hear that, then it's good. But for a girl who doesn't have a gag reflex, it's kind of hard for her to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's
Yeah.
taking, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So But in porn, I think it's both. I think both are needed. I think
Mm-hmm.
you want to appeal to, there's billions of people in this world, so you want to appeal to everybody. So you want to have a little bit of it all.
Yeah, because it's to me because a director is gonna sometimes ask for that. Because
Yeah.
like even I remember back in the day when I sent girls to Hollywood, and I'm gonna say this again. Back then, they were way meaner. Them producers is way meaner. And y'all complain about these motherfuckers now. Now imagine going to Hollywood. You done paid your way and everything. You need that money.
For sure.
And he kicks you off the set because you ain't make enough noise.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about porn is acting.
Yeah.
So that's what people have to understand. Porn is acting, not saying that you're not really sucking the dick. You really are sucking the dick, but you're acting. And so
Mm-hmm.
you want to make it as dramatic as possible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even I've done porn videos where a guy, I felt like his dick wasn't big. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I have not said that to him. And I might, act like
Mm-hmm.
gagging on it, but somebody who like knows that I suck dick knows, they'll be like,
Like
oh,
that's some bullshit. You bullshit, girl. You bullshit. You know.
right,
You know.
right, right. But you know what I'm saying?
I be one of them dudes too. I was like, boo. I know you were acting on that one.
Yes.
He is not Richard. He damn sure ain't me. What the fuck?
Yeah, because then they'll put comments under the video. They might say something like, well, where's the rest of the dick? And I'd be so weak because they know. But at that moment, it was what it was to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
only thing is, I just now and with this being said, his dick does have to be at least as long as my middle finger in order for me
Mm-hmm.
to try to, anything smaller than that, I really don't want to shoot or play with because
Mm-hmm.
it's not, it ain't but so much acting in the world. I'm not Taraji, so like
Say, I ain't here to win no damn Oscar.
I can't make miracles.
I'm sorry. I'm glad the females I work with never had to act because I've seen the scenes where the girls act.
Yeah,
It
but
was
you
like,
appreciate having a big dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a guy comes, like, I'm quite sure any girl who's worked with you or worked with a guy who has a nice sized dick, when you're working with guys like that, they make it easier because even though it's acting, you can play with it. You can smack yourself with the dick. You can,
yeah.
you can lick the dick. You can, act like it's.
And here's the other part. Even though you may not be attracted to him, if he hits it right, he's cute now.
Oh, for sure. And
He's cute now.
at that moment, he giving it to you, so it is what it is,
Like,
And
damn.
so you're gonna love him. Thank you. You're gonna be
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh no. It
oh,
been moments. It been moments on camera. Got that guy. I was like, I ain't feeling too. Until that mouth got on me, I'm like, something you kind of cute with that my dick in your mouth. I'm gonna fuck this dog shit out of you.
that's that part right there. You know what I'm saying? The attraction between male and female. Period.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes the pussy and the dick to goddamn make you change your mind a tad bit, just a tad bit. But speaking about pussy, now I noticed that Gorilla be trying to do this monkey challenge. Well, people, you looking at a lady that got a nice monkey. You know what I'm saying? We call it Camel Toe where I'm from. And you got a fat one out of this piece. And I know that every time you wear shorts, that thing show.
Yeah, cause I got. If I can put my phone down, I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm gonna try to put it down. That's what I'm be doing the most. I'm gonna try to see if I put it down, will it sit up? How about that?
Don't worry, premium smoker. She will be back in the premium smoke room.
Cause
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And you see what it says, juicy fruit.
Oh yeah, it ain't juicy fruit.
I'm just saying. And the booty.
Yeah, it's juicy. It's juicy.
Now, how many of the male times when they see the camel toe, they just smiling and happy?
I mean, everybody love it. I take pictures from a certain angle. It's I have this one way I take my pictures. Usually you know what I'm saying, I might take pictures like this, and they just love it. They love it. Guys love it. They like to, because it's the closest thing to seeing a naked pussy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's so much imagination there.
Oh, and we love it. It's the camel toe and then the crease into the coochie lips.
Yeah, they love that. Yeah. It's so much imagination. Like they can uh guys, like you say, guys are visual. So they
Yeah.
like some of them like to see it head on, but a lot of times they want to imagine what it's like
Mm.
when they see the camel toe, and it's like, oh, ugh.
Because see, we automatically assume, and probably 9 out of 10, right? That's gonna be some bomb ass pussy because she got a fat pussy. Man. And trust and believe, cause now if I see a camel toe, it's just like if I see a big clit, I smile.
Yeah.
I
And
like it. You got a big
you
clit.
know, it just depends. Like I'm a female. I don't like to wear underclothes, so I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I never wear underwear.
Mm-hmm.
So I never wear underwear, and I hardly ever wear bras. Most of the time, it's like a sports bra. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
like underclothes.
You just like
So
being naked.
yeah, I am an exhibitionist by heart.
Yeah.
So for that part, a lot of times when I'm out and I have on shorts, it I forget that there's a camel toe there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of my body. So I forget until guys get to talking or like, yo, where you about to go? And I'll be like, oh, like they don't even know me. I've been followed in stores before. I was in Walmart not too long ago the other day, and this on, and this dude, I said, I'm gonna go in this next aisle, and if he comes to this next aisle, then I know he's following me. And he came to the next aisle. It was the funniest thing ever, and he couldn't speak a lick of English.
He saw that camel toe like, oh, when he was speaking Spanish, oh, see that hit.
Yes, and so he was trying to write down what he wanted to say to me, because I can understand Spanish a little bit, because my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother Portuguese or whatever, so I can understand a little bit. But it was just so funny, because it men are visual and they love to see prints. Even when it comes to your breasts, men just love to see. So
Oh, we love
it's
a good cleavage. We love a
yeah,
good cleavage. Trust and believe. And any t-shirt and you ain't wearing no bra, the nipples hard.
oh yeah, all the time.
Beautiful thing.
I give
You see,
everybody all the time.
that was saying, men, the best thing we can do is wear like some tight shorts or some jogging pants. Ever
well,
keep saying gray jogging pants.
it don't gotta be gray. But see, the thing is, oh my goodness, it's something about jogging pants or that kind of sex material in them shorts that they wear, where it's like, how guys walking around, they not thinking for real, but they dick get
Mm.
the movement, and it be like we can see all that shit, like
Look,
we.
I got suspended. I got suspended because of sweatpants.
Oh,
I
that
got
is
suspended from middle school. Let's make that clear.
wow.
Middle school. Yeah.
We love that. I mean, we're not as visual as men, but
Mm.
don't think that we don't.
Oh shoot. No, sometimes they be catching me in jeans. They be
Yeah,
like you look a little happy there. I'm like, what you talking about? Oh.
that part right. I'd be like, oh, hear him excited.
So I'm gonna ask you this. We're gonna go back to the head for a second. Now, I know it don't take this for you to enjoy giving fellatio. But does that fellatio get a little extra better if he give you cunnilingus
Well,
before the head?
hmm. Well, I mean, to be honest, if he's giving it to you the same time you giving it to him, Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it is a hell of a distraction. Um,
You,
it's a distraction.
oh no, I love doing 69 because I want to make her stop. I'm doing it so good, she got to stop. She can't even suck the dick no more for a minute. She holding like
That part. It's a bit of a distraction. It's like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Like, I can't even lick the dick right now because it feels so good. But I think that I don't know. I just think it adds to the experience. You know what I'm saying? Whatever experience that you're having at that moment. Of course, if he eats you out first, of course, and you had a good old orgasm, 1, 2, 3, multiple, you're gonna be stuck the dick and do this, give the same in return. If you're doing the same, like I said, distraction.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry because every time when I give it to her first, because it was rule for me anyway. I eat what I fuck. So
Right.
and plus the women I grew up around told me if you eat it right, she gonna fuck you right.
For
So
sure.
it's a different look when she giving me head when she look in my eyes after I done made her come off that tongue. It's a different look.
Because pretty much
Different dick suck.
She worshiping you at that point. She's worshiping the dick. She's praising. She's pray. All give thanks to the dick.
Because to me, it's like a. I'm gonna ask you a question. Does good pussy eating constitute to a dude being a good lover?
No, no. There are some dudes who can eat pussy out of this world, but they have to because they're not packing, or they have to because they're not a good fuck. And they know this. So, yeah, there's I've been with dudes who could give great head, and when it was time to have sex with me, I would rather that they just ate me out. Um, so it's yeah, it doesn't just because a dude can eat you out, very well does not mean that he can fuck you very well. I mean, there's some dudes who are multi-talented, so you know what I'm saying? He can do it all. He's very good at pleasing their women. Some dudes, they need not eat you out. They need to only fuck you because they don't know what they're doing with their mouths. Like,
but see, I think this is the mistake I think dudes make. Okay, why do women love vibrators?
Because we can control it.
Okay, but even more so, the vibration upon the clit.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's what kind of orgasms we have, clitoral.
Yeah. So with a dude, the mistake that we make is you don't play with the clit enough with your tongue. That's the key.
Well, the thing
Tongue and clit.
because they're trying to, for some reason, they believe that the pussy as a whole is what they should be eating. And I tell a dude really quick, like, all you have to do is lick my clitoris. You don't have to lick anything.
No. Sucking on lips, all that's advanced level.
Yeah.
That's advanced level. Some of these dudes, they ain't even gotten to the beginning stage of pussy.
For sure.
Okay, because I'm sorry. First things first, the clit, and the tongue action. Like I said, you can do it fast. You can do a nice little lick, little. Then you gotta do the. You know what I'm saying, or what have you. That's where it begins. You don't begin trying to tongue fucker because it's not. Your tongue is not bigger. No, it's.
Some guys don't have long tongues. Some guys have short, just like a woman small frame mouth. You have dudes who don't have, their tongues are fat and wide. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing you can do is kiss it or lick my clitoris. Like don't leave everything else alone because you frustrate me. You get what?
So I'm asking you this: is it such thing as maintenance pussy eating?
Well, and I don't know.
I'm gonna answer that for you.
I
We lick it wrong, we can make it go dry. What you talking about?
A woman she will lose her whole desire, and then it's like, man, that's why I said some dudes don't need to eat the pussy. Some dudes need to only fuck. But you know, if I'll give him a B plus if he can find the clitoris and lick that, a couple of strokes or whatever, and just but to go down there and act like you know what you're doing,
Mm.
I control your head, or I got the man, like I wish you could get up and leave me alone.
Women will get the fuck up. We'll sit there after that turn over head and get hard enough so we can get the pussy. No, eat that pussy wrong. Sex over.
Yeah, it's I guess we don't have guys this because they be like, this feels good, so at least fine. But we be like, nah, nigga, you need to know what you. So I be like that. I'm not in the business of teaching a man. So I feel like he needs to know. I don't know. I don't want to fuck nobody. I got to teach her. I got to. Like, you just probably need.
I used to practice like on my forearm or on a pillow.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, and listen to the older kids or what have you, and even somewhat watching porn because they ate pussy.
Right.
Not the Cinemax porn because they never showed the pussy eating. They showed even they probably really fuck with, but you get the drift. But like I said, the videotapes, VHSs, yeah, I kind of watched a little bit of that. I was like, okay, that what you doing with your tongue. So, it's a guy can learn.
Yeah.
And trust and believe. It's just like he can learn to be depending on dick size. 'Cause I don't give a fuck what nobody say because you can't be too small. You
You
can't.
definitely.
I dare say you had to be at least a 6 with great motion.
Dick's not come one size fit all.
You gotta kind of get because it's a yeah. Because if you a 4, it ain't gonna work. I don't give a damn if that female got they 100 pounds.
Right.
She gonna look at you like,
For sure.
oh my god. So shoot. When you looking to get back on the horse?
Um. Well, it just depends. I have to find out. I know I have to. I just went today. I had to go get a day from my mouth. Then I go. I want to say. Let me see. My birthday. 30th, so I'll be on vacation for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to go back and get some into this implant. I know it takes 3 to 4 months. That's it. So I was ready next year. 2025 is what I was telling everybody. Anyway, even though because I put up videos and stuff, people be like, "Oh, you get better." Explain this to everybody. But those who are with
Mm-hmm.
28. So I've been going.
Oh my god. So because yeah, I know when you finally get back on that horse, boy, I feel for the time you gonna work with.
It's so much talent now. Like everybody's funny thing about with all these content.
Yeah.
everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 100.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Well, people, I think we done entertained y'all, and I done held her up here long enough with her sexy ass. But before we get to the pleasantries, can we see the camel toe one more time? Just one more time. I had to see the camel toe.
Different angle. Like I was.
Gorilla. There you go.
Let me see. Let me see. And put it in between there so I can. Let me see. Hold on. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go, people. That's right.
Yeah.
See, and trust and believe, we will be bringing her to the Premium Smoke Room, to the Premium Smoke Podcast. Y'all know what it is, only on Loyalfans. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 4 sexy hostesses you're going to fall in love with. I'm trying not to be distracted looking at that camel toe and that pretty ass of hers. As well as, you know what it is. It gets more candid, gets more provocative, gets more wild, it gets more crazier, gets more honest. The tits come out, dildos might pop out. You don't know unless you subscribe. And for you people that love Triple X, go over to the video store and you can see me in action. You get me? Plus, also for my Spotify users, subscribe on Spotify to Savage Smoke, where I talk to the top male talents in the business. And we discuss porn from a male's point of view, a male's perspective. You get me? Plus, over 300 assorted episodes from limited podcast series that I did, Premium Smoke Room podcast episodes that are not on Loyalfans, as well as special little episodes that I did, just for the fuck of it. So you got a lot to binge watch. You got 2 ways to get extra content from the Smokers Lounge. Oh, and did I forget? Also, we got a new podcast that's coming up on the Premium Smoke Room. I got to shout that out. Slurpy Speaks. My girl, Slurp Goddess, has came to the Premium Smoke Room and is now part of the STO Porncast family. Let's go. So with that being said, Miss Lady Rae X, you sexy thing, you tell everybody where they can spend that money on you.
Okay, so all my links.com/Lady Rae X. All my links are there. My Twitter, my ad clips, my Pornhub, my X videos, everything, my mini vids, all my video information is on allmylinks.com, Lady Rae X.
There you go, people. So go spend that money so she can get them teeth fit and get her ass back on the road so y'all can see that new content. And I might be able to catch her at one of them content houses one day. You feel me? So with that being said, what did you learn, people? Well, eat the pussy before she sucked the dick. And ladies, train your throat. Now, with that being said, life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You haven't learned anything. Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Lady Rae.
Mwah, smooches, all my fans and all you amazing freaks out there.
Out. And we are